Tesla CEO Elon Musk became the largest shareholder in Twitter on Monday, positioning the social media platform to face a potential political showdown over its effort to limit harmful content, which the fiery Tesla CEO has indicated he sees as hastening the move towards censorship. With his surprise investment, which comes just a few days after he questioned the company's commitment to free speech and suggested he might launch his own social platform, the company's stock has skyrocketed, even though it was not immediately clear what role Musk intends to play. Analysts speculated that he may attempt an activist restructuring that would alter the way Twitter polices its platform, including the types of people who are barred from using it. According to people familiar with internal conversations who spoke on the condition of the anonymity to discuss sensitive matters, some Twitter employees are concerned that Musk will push the company in a libertarian direction away from blocking or restricting accounts that cause social harm. Musk wrote on Twitter just days after Twitter banned former President Donald Trump in the wake of the Capitol insurrection that a lot of people are gonna be super unhappy with West Coast high tech as the de facto arbiter of the free speech. Musk's tweet came just days after Twitter banned former President Donald Trump in the wake of the Capitol insurrection. When the normal internet fails, Starlink keeps Ukrainians connected. Following years of investor activism and abrupt departure of the former CEO Jack Dorsey, some Twitter employees and industry experts are concerned that Musk's involvement will further destabilize the company, which has already been racked by turmoil before the 2022 midterm elections, which will determine control of the Congress. The company is already in a precarious position, as it will have to police related misinformation that could help sway votes. In a Securities and Exchange Commission filing, Musk disclosed that he owns 9.2% stake in the social media company, which sent the company's shares soaring by 27%. As of Monday's closing price of Twitter, his stake was valued at nearly $2.9 billion, dwarfing that of Dorsey, who has 2.3% stake in the social media company. Greeting users of the social media app, where Musk makes many of his most erratic pronouncements, including news about Tesla, where he serves as a chairman and chief executive officer, Musk tweeted, "Oh hi, lol." Musk appeared to recognize the potential of his own influence almost immediately after taking the office. By Monday evening, he had launched a Twitter poll in which he asked users whether they want an edit button, which has been a source of contention between users and the app's leadership for some time. "We reached out to Tesla for comment, but received no response. Following the dissolution of the company's public relations team in 2020, the company does not typically respond to media inquiries. When asked about Musk, Twitter said it would no comment. After being contacted for comment, he did not respond." According to Dan Ives, managing director at Wedbush Securities, Musk's passive investment could be the beginning of a larger trend. Rather than launching a competing social media platform, as some had predicted, it appears that Elon has his sights set on Twitter, as one observer put it. Ives predicts that Musk, the world's richest man, will eventually pursue a more active stake in the company and take a more aggressive role in its operations. Musk conducted a poll on Twitter last month to determine whether the social media platform adheres to free speech, stating that the poll's consequences will be significant. Musk questioned whether the Twitter rigorously adheres to the principles of free expression. Musk is the founder and CEO of Twitter. "The failure to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermine democracy," he wrote on Twitter. "Given that Twitter serves as the de facto public town square," he wrote, "does a new platform appear to be required?" he inquired. Despite the fact that Musk's ownership stake was reported in a filing on March 14, his signature on the document was only received on Monday. That implied that Musk would have acquired his ownership stake prior to the election. "He's coming with a friendly attitude right now," said Gene Monster, managing partner at Loop Venture, a former Tesla investor. "He is most well-known person on the planet, and he has a large number of devoted followers. There are some things that only he can do as a shareholder activist that no one else can." Musk sold billions of dollars worth of Tesla's stocks last year, allowing him to make a portion of his fortune available for the first time. Musk sold the stock after polling his followers whether he should sell 10% of his holdings. However, a trading plan that would have seen him sell a large portion of his holdings had been adopted weeks earlier, calling the poll's purpose into question. Musk sold the stock after polling his followers on whether he should sell 10% of his holdings. Many conservatives and Trump supporters agree with Musk's views on free speech, and some have praised his latest investment, which was announced on Monday. In a tweet, Monica Crowley, a former Assistant Secretary of Public Affairs at the Treasury Department under President Trump, said that now that Elon Musk is the company's largest shareholder, he should demand the end of the political censorship, company-wide reform and reinstatement of the President Trump. Both Musk and Dorsey have an earned reputation as a chaotic but visionary Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, and the two men appear to be on good terms with one another. They both praise one another on Twitter, and they both have a passion for cryptocurrency in common. Some employees on the internet Twitter message boards refer to Musk as unstable, citing his tweets as well as his conflicts with the Security and Exchange Commission. According to documents obtained by the Washington Post, some people discuss the possibility of organizing a protest. If Musk follows through with his threat to sue Twitter, it would not be the first time the company has come under fire from activist shareholders. Previously, Elliott Management, an investment firm that recently acquired a significant stake in Twitter, launched a campaign to force Dorsey from his position as CEO in 2020. At the time, Musk expressed his support for the Dorsey via Twitter. Several critics criticized Dorsey's dual role as CEO of Square and Twitter, accusing him of being a disorganized manager who allowed the company to become undisciplined and slow to innovate. In spite of Elliott's failure to unseat Dorsey in its 2020 campaign, his surprise announcement that he would step down in December last year was viewed as an accomplishment. Musk is a frequent Twitter, having posted more than 17,300 times on the social media platform. According to Social Tracker, he receives an average of 125,180 likes per tweet. It's worth noting that Musk has made some controversial statements on Twitter, including one in 2018 in which he claimed to have funding secured to take Tesla private at $420 a share. Musk later clarified that the tweet had been intended as a joke. According to the federal complaint, he claimed he chose the number $420 because he had recently learned about the number's significance in marijuana culture and thought his girlfriend would find it funny, which admittedly is not a very good reason to choose a price. Tesla shares soared as a result of the joke, and Musk and Tesla were each fined $20 million as a result of the incident. Musk was also required to resign from his position as a chairman of the Tesla board of directors, and he agreed to have all of his communication reviewed by an approved securities lawyer. Earlier this month, Musk accused the Securities and Exchange Commission of attempting to chill his exercise of First Amendment rights while asking a judge to overturn a 2018 settlement agreement governing his tweets. Musk claimed he felt boxed in by multiple sources of pressure at the time, and he entered into the agreement in order to protect Tesla shareholder interests. Tesla was a less mature company, Musk explained in a legal filing, and the action taken by the Securities and Exchange Commission had the potential to jeopardize the company's financing. He went on to say that defending against the action through protracted litigation was not in the interest of the company and its shareholders. When asked if the $20 million weed joke was worth it, Musk replied, "It was." He had 22 million followers at the time, which is a fraction of the number of followers he has today on the Twitter. So, what do you think? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go.